Hey, what's up, Kung Fu Kings and Queens? Welcome back to Kung Fu King, your one stop destination for everything martial arts. I'm your host, MR, Kung Fu King, and today we've got an exciting video lined up that dives into two legends of martial arts, Donnie Yen and Bruce Lee's revolutionary Jeet Kune Do. If you are a fan of action packed movies or martial arts philosophy, you're definitely in the right place. Before we jump into today's deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a beat from our channel. Trust me, you don't want to miss any of the great content coming your way. But first, let's kick things off with a quick joke. Ready? Here goes. Why did the martial artist refuse to fight at the circus? Because he didn't want to be a clown in the ring. Alright, alright, that was pretty bad, but hey, martial arts humor is a work in progress, just like a good cake. Anyway, let's get serious now. Donnie Yen and Jeet Kune Do. Now I know what you are really here for, the legendary Donnie Yen and the martial art that changed the world, Jeet Kune Do. Donnie Yen's fight scenes have blown us all away, but what many people might not realize is how deeply his style is rooted in the principles that Bruce Lee established with Jeet Kune Do. This is not just about punches and kicks, it's a complete mindset, philosophy, and way of life. So let's break it all down. Who is Donnie Yen? Donnie Yen is one of the most famous and successful martial artists in film today. From his iconic role as Ip Man in Ip Man to his thrilling fight scenes in Rogue One, A Star Wars Story, Donnie Yen has made an indelible mark on the action film industry. But behind every on-screen fight, there is a deep knowledge of martial arts that goes far beyond choreography. Donnie has trained in numerous styles, including Wing Chun, Taekwondo, boxing, and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. However, one style that had a profound impact on his approach to martial arts was Jeet Kune Do, the style Bruce Lee created to break the traditional barriers of martial arts systems. Donnie's connection to Bruce Lee isn't just on screen. He has been inspired by Lee's philosophy of adaptability, simplicity, and directness. His own martial arts approach blends everything he's learned throughout his career, but always keeps Bruce Lee's principles in mind. In fact, Donnie has credited Bruce Lee's teachings as one of the major influences that shaped his martial arts career. Jeet Kune Do, the philosophy. Let's take a step back and discuss Jeet Kune Do itself. Bruce Lee developed Jeet Kune Do JKD not just as a fighting technique but as a way of thinking and living. Born out of Lee's frustration with the limitations he saw in traditional martial arts, Jeet Kune Do emphasizes efficiency, directness, and the freedom to use any technique that works in a given situation. In short, it's about throwing away the unnecessary and focusing on what's practical. At the core of Jeet Kune Do is the concept of using no way as way, having no limitation as limitation. Lee believed that martial artists should not be confined to a specific set of rules or patterns. Instead, they should be able to adapt and respond to their opponent's actions in the most efficient way possible. This is where Jeet Kune Do's key elements come into play: simplicity, economy of movement, and the continuous search for the most direct and effective path to victory. Donnie Yen, who was heavily influenced by Bruce Lee's philosophy, incorporates these very principles into his own fighting style. You can see this clearly in his films, where his movements are purposeful and precise, never wasteful. His fights are a reflection of the JKD mindset: flow, adaptability, and power. How Donnie Yen's martial arts reflect Jeet Kune Do. Donnie Yen's fight choreography and execution are some of the most realistic and effective out there. He is known for making his fight scenes look fluid, practical, and, above all, believable. This is where his connection to Jeet Kune Do shines through. In his iconic role as Ip Man, Donnie Yen portrays the legendary Wing Chun master who developed his own effective system of self-defense. But if you take a closer look at Yen's movements, you'll see traces of Jeet Kune Do in his technique. One of Jeet Kune Do's major principles is the idea of intercepting the opponent's movement, or what Bruce Lee called the interception method. This is all about hitting an opponent before they have the chance to strike you. Donnie Yen does this masterfully, intercepting his opponent's strikes with quick, direct counterattacks. It's not just about the punch, it's about the timing, the angle, and the decision making. These are things that Bruce Lee emphasized in JKD, and Donnie embodies them on screen. But it's not just the physical movements that connect Donnie Yen to Jeet Kune Do, it's his mindset. In interviews, Donnie has spoken about how Bruce Lee's philosophy of not being bound by any particular style or form resonated with him. He never limits himself to one type of fighting technique. Instead, he's always experimenting and blending different martial arts disciplines. This aligns perfectly with Bruce Lee's approach in Jeet Kune Do, where the martial artist is encouraged to absorb what is useful and discard what is not. Donnie Yen, like Bruce Lee, believes in using the most effective techniques at the moment. It's why his fight scenes are so impactful. They reflect real-world application rather than the stylized forms you often see in traditional martial arts films. Real-world impact of Jeet Kune Do. While many people know Bruce Lee for his movie roles and his groundbreaking work in martial arts, his true legacy is in the way he transformed martial arts into a global phenomenon. Jeet Kune Do's influence has extended far beyond the world of film and Hollywood. It's a philosophy that has shaped the way martial artists train, spar, and compete today. Donnie Yen, as an ambassador of Bruce Lee's legacy, continues to spread that influence, not just on the big screen, but also in the real world of martial arts. In fact, many modern martial artists, especially those training in mixed martial arts, MMA, have adopted Jeet Kune Do's principles into their own strategies. MMA fighters who train in various disciplines often take a Jeet Kune Do approach by blending boxing, wrestling, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Muay Thai, and other martial arts to create the most effective fighting style for any given situation. Jeet Kune Do has encouraged martial artists everywhere to focus on efficiency and simplicity. It's not about being a master of one system, but rather about being effective in all situations. This philosophy has been adopted not only by Donnie Yen, but also by countless martial artists around the world. Donnie Yen's Jeet Kune Do legacy. As much as Donnie Yen is known for his fight scenes, there's another element of his work that often gets overlooked: his ability to teach and inspire. While Bruce Lee may have passed on, Donnie Yen continues to carry the torch, teaching us the importance of not just fighting techniques, but the philosophy behind them. Through his work, he has shown how Jeet Kune Do can be applied not just in films, but in real-life situations. Donnie Yen's martial arts journey is a testament to the fact that Jeet Kune Do is more than just a fighting style. It's a way of thinking. It's about freedom. It's about not being constrained by tradition or convention, but instead embracing the idea of constant growth and adaptation. Donnie Yen exemplifies this principle through his career, as he's constantly evolving and refining his martial arts skills. Oh, there you have it, folks. Donnie Yen's martial arts style is more than just fast punches and high-flying kicks. It's about embracing Bruce Lee's philosophy of adaptability, efficiency, and the constant pursuit of personal growth. Donnie's dedication to Jeet Kune Do has not only made him one of the most respected martial artists in the world, but also one of the best ambassadors for Bruce Lee's revolutionary vision. Next time you watch one of Donnie Yen's movies, remember, it's not just about the action. It's about the philosophy that powers it. The blend of Jeet Kune Do and Donnie's own insights into martial arts make him one of the most authentic and effective martial artists of his generation. Thanks for tuning in to Kungfu King. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Donnie Yen and Jeet Kune Do, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments which martial artist you'd like to see us cover next. Until next time, keep training, stay focused, and remember, there's always room to grow in martial arts.